Morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It's another vlog day. This is going to be a week in the life of a small business owner behind the scenes prepping for a 19-day fair. If you guys haven't already watched my last video, it was our 10-day fair at the Delaware State Fair, which was so much fun. I just posted that a couple days ago, so make sure you guys go watch that. But this one's going to be prepping for another fair, which is 19 days in December, which I'm so excited about, and I have been doing major prep, but I wanted to take you guys along on that journey. Right now, I am waiting for somebody to come pick up a custom order, so that's why I'm like downstairs. But after this, I want to go upstairs and we have some work to do because we have lots of prep. Right now we're working on the bonnets. We have 200 bonnets we're working on. Yes, 200 bonnets. It's a lot. Right now we're going to be sewing about 50 bonnets today, so we're going to tackle that. But this is a custom order for the girl, and I put it in this cute little package. Isn't it so cute? Her name is Deanna, and she just became a nurse. So my friend that I met at the fair, she ordered it for her. So she ordered like a nurse's bow and scrunchie and a wristlet. So that's going to her. She is almost here. I am done with my, hold on, she's calling. My customer came to pick up her order. So now we're going to go ahead and start sewing. I'm going to throw in a quick podcast. I don't know what I'm going to listen to yet, but I have been listening to Rachel Rogers a lot because she talks about growing your business and scaling and everything. I really love listening to her. But right now we're going to go ahead and start sewing. I laid out all of the gray fabric, bonnet fabric that I have here. So we have gray and black, gray and yellow, gray and pink, gray and blue, gray and purple, and gray and light pink. So I'm going to go start on these, and we have 50 to do today. So I'll set the tripod up and then we'll begin sewing. All right, you guys, I am done for today. This is a lot of bonnets that I sewed today. So many. They're not done. I have to flip them and then, of course, sew them on the other side and add the elastic and all that. But that's what I did today. And this is what I have left. So I sorted them by colors, so it'll be easier for me to find the bobbins and everything to thread. But this is what I have left. So I'll probably finish all of these tomorrow. And then we'll flip them and do all the ironing and everything else. But right now you guys, I have a package that I've been waiting for. I ordered samples of my scrunchie holders, so we're gonna head to the mailbox and go see what it looks like. I've been waiting for like a month or so for this, so I only ordered one sample and it was so expensive. It was like $57 for one sample, so hopefully it's just how I imagined it, and if it is, I'll just order the stock so I can sell them. So anybody who buys scrunchies, they can have a scrunchie holder to hold their scrunchies. So excited. So let's go head to the mailbox. Ooh, I think this is it. All right, I gotta run to go pick up my daughter, but I wanted to show you guys this. So here, what I got, this should be our sample scrunchie holder. So let's see what it's looking like. Somebody said don't use a knife, so I'm using my my keys. Hopefully that's all right. This is supposed to be engraved, and it's not. What happened here? So this was supposed to be engraved with X and Beauty on here, and it's not engraved. And they even sent me the sample of what it's supposed to look like. I'll see if I can insert it, where they showed me of like the little proof, and it's not even engraved. Am I missing something? Like, the colors are nice, but this is totally not what I was expecting. And it's very thin as well, so that's frustrating. I waited over a month for this. So this is how it looks. And I don't like the material. Oh, it is engraved, but it was supposed to be engraved with gold. You could barely see that. You see where it says X and Beauty here? Who can see that? Like, it's supposed to say X and Beauty by Tina Butler in gold, like engraved. And that's like literally, can you guys even see that? Like, barely. That's supposed to be like much bigger. It's supposed to take up like this whole area, and it's supposed to be like this type of gold, and it's supposed to be like very noticeable, but you could barely see that it says X and Beauty. I'm gonna have to let them know, but I don't know if I mean, it's just a scrunchie holder, so this part is all right. I'm gonna see, of course, how it looks with the scrunchies on it and stuff. And then let's see. So I guess you're supposed to unscrew this, and then put it like that, and then screw it. Yeah, now this is not going in. I mean, I could probably fix that somehow. Probably just have to take it out, but I'm on a time crunch, so I can't play around with it. But I gotta think about it and see. But the colors I do like. I wish it was like more pinker, I guess. I mean, on camera, you could barely see how pink it is. This looks a little bit better, but it's still not showing how pink it is. I actually do like the pink color. But yeah, do you guys see like the X and Beauty there? It's barely noticeable. So yeah, this is gonna be a no-go. But that's the problem with ordering like items in bulk and custom. Like, you never know how it's gonna look until you see it in person. But anyways, let me go pick up my daughter, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
What you've done since selling it. Here's the bottom line, my friend. You want to make more money?
I'm gonna have to come back and get a lot of this fabric. I already know I need sage, but I want to make sure I'm staying on budget because I tend to go crazy in Hobby Lobby. It's a fact. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back over here. This gingham is pretty. I love the gingham. I think I'll go with the gingham. for scrunchies. I like the big and the small. This is me. I go crazy in Hobby Lobby. For this fair, I think I'm going to be making book sleeves, so I'm going to look for some really pretty fabric for that. So anything that has like small print like this is good. I don't like the big print because it doesn't show up too well, but anything that's small print, I love this a lot. So I'll be looking, and I love that it's 40% off. OMG. I wish Joann's was this neat, because lately Joann's, like, the fabric aisles have been like crazy, but this is like a dream. Hobby Lobby is really good with keeping up with how their stuff looks. I really do like that. I appreciate that a lot. So I'm just gonna look and see. Oh, this is all felt. I don't need that. But see which fabric will look really good on a book sleeve. This is all of the fabric that I want to get for the book sleeves and for the lanyards. I love it because all of these patterns are so cute, first of all, but they all have very teeny prints that I love because it looks so good. And also I love this mushroom, oh my god. But all these are so cute. Look at the little cherries. I cannot wait to make book sleeves. Like, even with the fabric just sitting like this, it looks so good. I love this. Hobby Lobby is done, so now we're heading to Joann's. We spent way too much money at Hobby Lobby, but that's all right because we have a business and you have to invest. So we're gonna go to Joann's and see if they have any deals. If they don't have any deals today, I might come next week because I just spent a pretty penny today. We're just gonna go in and see what they have, and then we have to go home because we have to sew around 40, I think it's 43 or 48 bonnets, and then try to do some social media for today because I feel like I've been failing at that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can post something today, even if it's just like a B-roll footage with like some words on the screen or something, but that's just a struggle. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in Joann's. You know this person is in Joann's. I just pulled up and I see a crocheted bow. OMG, we're at Joann's. Pep talk to Tina. Only get what you need and only get something if it's a good deal, or else you don't need it. Not right now. I have to say this to myself all the time because I will be spending way too much money at Joann's, and it's just too much. Yes, we're running a business, but we want to be a profitable business. All right, pep talk. Say that to you guys next time when you go to Joann's if you're a crafty person. And you know when you get a cart, it's going down. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed because every time I walk in here, it looks a mess. Hobby Lobby does a way better job of keeping up with everything. And it's not because it's the holidays either. It's because like every time I come in here, and I've been coming here for the last almost 2 years, and it's always the same way. Are they short-staffed? What is happening? For it to be this expensive, we want to come and shop like in a nice store, you know? In Hobby Lobby, like the prices are like way cheaper, but the store is always looking good. So I don't know what's going on. But, and all of this fabric is always here. Like they always have so much fabric, but they don't put it out because they don't have the people to work, I guess. Like look at all this fabric. Ooh, that's pretty. Spotted that. Like they have all this pretty fabric, but it's not on the shelves. OMG. That is really pretty. Is that a snowflake? Let's see, they need to put this on the shelves. Ooh, sergers are on sale. I really want to get a serger. That's $2.99. No, it's actually, no, it's not. It's $2.59 for the serger. Ooh, I see some pretty fabric right now, but I think it's knit. Let's see. Yeah, I can't use that for the book sleeve, but that's really pretty. All right, y'all, let me focus. All right, hold me accountable. Behind the screen, hold me accountable. I'm gonna go see if I find any good deals. But these prices at Joann's is just no joke. All right, it's just not a joke. And look at the aisles compared to Hobby Lobby. Big difference. All right, let me go. I am leaving Joann's and I feel so ripped off. Like, oh my God, the store was a complete mess, and it's been that way for so long. Like, I've been here for, like I said, almost 2 years, and every time I go in there, the store looks a hot mess. Like, they need to hire people, and I don't see why they can't, because the fabric and stuff is so expensive. Like, when people want to shop, they want to shop in a clean store, especially if they're going to spend that much money on fabric. And I feel like a little bit ripped off. Like, I really have to find bulk places to buy my fabric from besides Joann's. I love Joann's, but you guys, it's so expensive. I just went in Hobby Lobby, got so much fabric for like $138, something like that, and I go to Joann's and get 3 little pieces of fabric for $34, and that was with a discount. Like, that is crazy. Oh my God. But so, and I need to buy so much fabric. Let me turn this camera around. Sorry, you guys, but I'm driving. I need to buy so much fabric for the upcoming holidays. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can afford to buy that much fabric from Joann's, because I need to make a lot of inventory. So I need to either go to New York and go to like the fashion district that everybody keeps telling me about. I need to take that trip, or find somewhere else. But Hobby Lobby, they don't have like a lot of options like Joann does, so that's the reason why I continue to go. And you know, I just love them, but lately it's just too much money. Like, honestly, it's too much money, and I would have to charge so much more than what I'm charging to continue to keep it up, and I don't know if I can do that. So what are they doing? Hold on. Yeah, so that was just my little rant. I'm glad I went to Hobby Lobby first, because I got so much fabric. So, but I do have to start buying the scrunchie fabric soon, because I'll be working on that in probably the next 2 weeks coming up. I am back home now, and I'm making my lunch, about to get ready to go upstairs. And I just love being home. I am such a homebody, y'all. I am such a homebody. I got our stuff. Now all I have to buy for the prep is our scrunchie fabric. So like I said, I'm going to look somewhere else, somewhere cheaper to find that. But I got everything else. Bonnets are done. Book sleeves, lanyards, wristlets. And the only thing I have left now is the scrunchie fabric. So I am happy about that. Then also I have to buy all of the like boxes, all the stuff that I need for the actual fair, but we're not thinking about that right now because our brain cannot handle anymore. I made some banana bread, some chocolate chip banana bread, because I had some old bananas, and y'all, when I tell y'all, it turned out so good. It's so dense. This is a whole treat right here. Oh my God, you guys, I am finally done sewing. I sewed like 43 of the bonnets, the first layer on the bonnet, and this is what we have. The longest part is switching out the thread colors, because I have to match them with the bonnet so you won't see the thread. And you guys, we are finally done. I think I have almost 200 bonnets that I sewed the first layer on. The next thing we have to do is trim them, because some have like a lot of overhang right here. So we have to trim them, dart them, and then flip them inside out. I always leave in each bonnet, I leave a little hole so I can flip the bonnet. So every bonnet has a little opening right there, and I'll flip them inside out, and that takes a little bit of time. Then I have to iron all of these bonnets. That's going to take probably, I scheduled in like 4 days for ironing, because I can probably iron 30 a day before I start getting weary, because sitting at the desk all day ironing, oh my God, you guys, it's a lot. So right now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this since I'm done, and I'm going to try to film some content and then post that. And then I want to go for a walk around the lake before I go pick up my daughter. And after that, I guess the day will be done. I'll probably show you guys when I'm out for my walk, and then we'll come back again and do this again tomorrow. Yeah. Hi, vlog.
Hi, vlog.
Did you eat all your lunch?
Yeah, what's that open?
Let's see what's in here. Ooh. We ate almost all our lunch. We got 2 chicken nuggets left. So that means you ate 2. You ate your chips and you gonna eat your strawberries? She's so dramatic. Do you want to make some brownies?
Yeah.
I can't. I cannot. We're going to be making some box brownies because I am done working for today. Zena is happy. I'm happy. I just did a nice workout. Worked out for longer than what I expected, and I feel pumped up. Now after workout, what better thing to have is brownies. You know, I don't think I'll ever lose weight, but as long as I'm moving my body more, that's what matters, right? We don't have nobody to lose weight for, so, well, but ourselves. We're gonna be making supreme chocolate chunk brownies. Are you gonna help mommy make it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go make some brownies and we're just gonna enjoy the night. And then tomorrow I'll be back with another day for the vlog. I have to go meet up with one of my vendor friends because she wants to learn about like social media, Instagram and stuff like that. And she says I'm the girl to go to. So I was like, I'm gonna go meet up with her for breakfast. And we're going to talk about social media. I'm going to teach her social media, and that might be something I do in the future, is teach other small business owners about like social media and stuff if you guys are willing to learn, yeah, or wanting to learn. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can let her be in the vlog. Hey guys, it's Wednesday and we already did a lot of stuff today. We dropped Zena off and then we went to the gym, worked out a little bit, and then I met up with my friend to go over like social media, help her out with social media and stuff. And I thought I was gonna take like an hour, and we ended up sitting in the diner for what, 2 hours? No, 3 hours, you guys. All right, I will see you guys in a minute. Y'all, this is the aftermath of trimming the bonnets and then cutting them. We got all these scraps. Those need to be flipped and those have already been flipped. It's a hot mess, I told y'all. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. I have a mask on right now because I ended up trimming all of the bonnets last night, and all of the fibers, like the dust from the fabric, were everywhere, and I feel like they were going into my throat and I was coughing and stuff. So I was like, let me just wear a mask just to keep safe because I am cutting a lot of fabric at one time. So I just ended up like straightening up my workspace. As you guys know, my workspace, or if you guys don't know, my workspace is in my room. So I share a room with my daughter. She does have her own room, but she does not sleep in there. She sleeps with me. And I also have like my sewing machine and all of like my work stuff in here. I do have an extra space in the garage, but I don't like working in the garage because I do like windows. So I'd rather just work in my room, and we're just working with what we have right now. And one day maybe we'll have like an office space. But if you guys want to ever start a business and you're thinking that you need all of this stuff to start, you don't. You just need the bare necessities. Just start, and then you'll buy stuff and get stuff as you go. And you can just also make your space yours until it's that time where you need a warehouse or things like that. So I just want to quickly show you guys actually how my space looks, because I know when I'm filming, you guys just see like the sewing machine and stuff, but I want to show you like how I have it set up and how I keep it organized. Every day it looks like a tornado at the end of the day, but I always try to clean it up for the next day so I can just start fresh. So I ended up flipping 200 bonnets last night, and as bonnets, you guys, is just, it's a lot. It's a long process. You have to cut them, you have to pin them, and then trim them, and then like dart. Because it's a circle, you have to dart them before you flip them inside out. Then you have to iron them, and then you have to sew the top layer twice. Then you have to elastic them, then close up the little hole, and then it's done. So it's a whole process, and I'm making tons of them because I have a big 19-day festival coming up in December. So I have 1 month to get everything ready, but bonnets are like the longest process item. So I said, let me get those done first so I can focus on all the other stuff. But so today I'll be ironing, and I hate ironing. I would rather sew all day than iron. Ironing, I have to sit at my sewing machine. I mean, I have to sit at my desk the whole day, which I do with the sewing machine, but it's just like, I don't know. It's different. And it takes a long time to actually iron because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist in that area. So I make sure like the edges are nice and clean, because when people buy my bonnets, I want them to have just like a perfect bonnet. So I really care about that kind of stuff. Some people, I've seen them sew a bonnet without even ironing it. I'm just like, how do you guys do that? Like, I don't like when it's not crisp, you know, around the edges. But X and BD won't be doing that. So I'll be sitting here and ironing all the bonnets. I'm going to flip the camera around so I can show you guys what we're working with. We're also going to update our to-do list, our whiteboard, because it's sitting on Wednesday and we are Thursday today. So I'm just going to flip this around and show you guys what we're working with. This room was a complete disaster before I turned on the camera because I wanted to clean it up before I started working for the day. So yeah, I ended up working out today. I feel good. I worked out a lot. So we're getting there. We're getting there, trying to get our health back and everything. But so let me just flip this camera around and show you guys what we're working with right now. Okay, so this is the door to my room. I'm just going to show you the side where I work at because my bed is still like a mess right now. So here's the door, and behind the door, I have a mirror that's almost on the floor, and this is because I do have a daughter, and sometimes she's here with me when I'm sewing and stuff, and I wanted to keep her occupied, so I have like her toys and stuff in here, and I didn't realize her handprints are on the door. She must have did that yesterday. See, you guys, it's just like sometimes it's hard to film because like this is the real and the raw of having a toddler and running a small business, and I'll have to go and clean that. But in here, I had her toys. I think she actually took some to her room, but she was like playing in front of this mirror, and then she'll get her toys and just like talk to herself in the mirror and stuff like that. And right here, my sister, she actually, when I was pregnant with my daughter Zena, she made these puzzles and she put them in frames. So I have 4 of them. And then this centerpiece right here I actually bought when I had my own apartment, and I bought that because like my theme was like grays, pinks, and gold, and coincidentally enough, my business is also gold and pink. So I was like, this is perfect to go right here in the middle. My neighbor actually gave me this light, which I love because it has like the pinks and stuff in there. And also I had these shelving little units things here, so I was like, oh my god, I can put my thread up there so that way I don't have to reach into a drawer. It can just be right there. I can see exactly what I need. My sewing machine is here. I have the iron on right here because I am about to iron all the bonnets, and I do not iron on an ironing board because it's uncomfortable. I have to iron for like probably 6 hours straight today, so I'll rather sit at my desk, have a podcast on or something, and then just iron. So I just put down a towel and I iron that way. I also have a water bottle right there, and that's to fill the iron with water so I can have the steam that I need. And in this drawer right here, I have all of my pins. I have my seam ripper in here. I have tons of pins. I have to buy more because when I do bonnets, each bonnet has like 6 or 7 pins. And here I keep my needles, my bodkin, to elastic my scrunchies. And here I have my pre-made bobbins, and those go at the bottom of the sewing machine. So you need your thread and your bobbin, so they have to match. Or if I'm doing reversible bonnets, which I am, I'll have the color that goes on the top, which is the thread, and then the bobbin, which will have the bottom seam. And then in here I have my tags to put in my bonnets and scrunchies. And here it's just miscellaneous stuff. I have my trimmers. And here we have all of our sewing feet. So the sewing machine comes with a lot of sewing feet. And in the bottom I have like glue, just miscellaneous stuff. Right here is just the water I was drinking. Here it's just like miscellaneous stuff like pens and scissors. I have a candle there. I have my computer. I gotta go ahead and turn it on right now actually. Have my computer right here, and this is where I do all of my editing for my YouTube, you know, just everything I need for a computer. And also I like to watch, well, not watch, I like to listen to a podcast while I'm sewing or ironing. And then over here we have our dresser. I am missing like the top pull. I actually have it. I have to go ahead and fix it. But here we have our dresser. So I have Xena and my clothes in there. And then here I have a little cutting board. I have multiple ones, but I just keep this one here in the room. Then we have our handy Munbin thermal printer. If anybody who has a business, they need to invest in a thermal printer because you will save so much time on ink with printing out like labels and stuff with shipping. So this is, I'd highly recommend this. It's also, I think, linked in my link tree on my Instagram. Then we have our labels. I also have a few masks right here. I just brought them in because of all the dust that comes off of like the fabric and stuff, like the fabric fibers. I feel like they're just getting into my system right now. Just a random box. I have all of our crinkle paper for when we ship out packages. Then we have boxes. I do have more boxes in the garage, but I like to keep a few up here just so I don't have to keep going back and forth when I get an order. A few like bags here too. And then here, this is actually a shoe rack. And I was like, this is a perfect thing I can put on top of the desk so I can have more storage space. So I have my bubble mailers here, more here, I have tissue paper. I hold all my elastic here. I have my branded packaging tape with the sponge that comes with it. I keep my scissors in here, extra pins, my rotary cutter. I have my Bible, and I found a Bible that's actually like pink and like rose gold, and I was like, oh, that's perfect, because I've been trying to read my Bible every single day. We have just a mess in here, but we have a bunch of ribbon, scissors. The scissors are supposed to go there, but I gotta just go ahead and organize it. And here we have more bags. These are the clips that I use to put my hang tags on bags and stuff. Up here I have my fragile tape. I have instant ink for my printer, and I have the labels for my thermal printer, which is right there. And then I have pens here, business cards. I have small thank you cards back here. I have a stapler. I have my hang tags and a bunch of business cards. I have like a little speaker that I bought from TikTok shop, but I don't really care for like the audio. It is louder, but it does sound like artificial, so I have not been using that. I have my shipping scale, which I got from Amazon. All of this stuff, well, most of the stuff that I have here is linked on my Amazon storefront, so make sure you guys go check out that too if you guys are interested. And then I just have like a few decorations. So right now we can actually go ahead together and wipe this off. I should be using something else, but for right now we're just going to use our hands because why not? And we're going to, and I use this board every single day or else I will definitely forget things, and this just keeps me on track. So today is Thursday. So right now we have to iron bonnets. My goal is to get all of them done, but if I get 50 done today, I will be happy because that's how much I normally get done, but I'm going to try to push through today. I did schedule in 4 days for ironing because it does take that long, but you know, God just might bless me with the energy to get it all done today. So we're just going to see. Iron bonnets. I also have to clean Xena's room, laundry, figure out dinner, and then pick up Xena, and also social media posts. And don't mind my handwriting, you guys. Some days it's good, some days it's not. social media post. And with God, all things are possible. I always put this here because they are. So that's my list today. My handwriting is usually a lot better, but you know, we are holding the camera, we're holding the phone, and also writing at the same time. So here are all the bonnets that I flipped last night. This is 200 or around 200 bonnets right here. We have all the colors in the book, so imagine I have to go ahead and iron all of these. I'll try to set the camera up. Actually, no, I will set the camera up so you guys can see the process. I'll probably have the camera on for a few minutes because I'm sure it'll be boring for you guys to see all of this. And then in here I have a closet, but it is a disaster. I am prepping for a 19-day fair, so the house gets a little bit messy. So anyways, I thought I'll show you guys that. So if you guys are wondering, if you guys wanted to like start a business or something and you're just like concerned about space or whatever, start from your bedroom. Like I have my sewing machine there. I have everything I need right there. And yeah, but let me just get started ironing because it is already 10:55 and I want to get this done by 4 o'clock today. So let's get started. Okay, you guys, so this is what I got accomplished so far. I ironed around 50 something bonnets, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but ironing takes me forever, but I love to get that crisp edge like you see there. But right now, I do not feel like ironing anymore. I was talking to one of my friends, Vanessa, and she told me, she was like, go to the thrift store and see if you can find like something that you can refurbish and make. And I was like, oh my god, I keep forgetting about that. So I don't know what I'm gonna find because every time I go into that thrift store, I never really find anything, but also I haven't been looking for fabric. So I thought I'll take you guys along so you guys can see the process and hopefully we find something, because I do want to find something like some fabric that's different but high quality. And I've been to Joann's and I've seen everything, so let's go check out the Goodwill. And then after the Goodwill, if we have time, we'll go for a walk around the lake and we'll go pick up my daughter. So let's go do that and then I'll see you guys at the Goodwill. All right, y'all, let's go into the Goodwill. Hopefully we can find something good today. I don't even know where to look for fabric, to be honest. I tried. I'm gonna look around here for a little bit more and I'll see if I find anything. I'll let you guys know. So I am so sorry I did not take you guys on the journey of finding all the stuff that I found at the Goodwill, because I thought I was just looking around for like sheets and stuff or like curtains that I can change into scrunchies. But I called one of my friends and she told me, she was like, well, she asked me, she said, did you look at like the other stuff, like the shirts and stuff? And I saw the dresses and I saw the colors and I'm like, oh my god, that could make a good scrunchie. I found so many dresses and so many shirts, and I was on FaceTime with her the whole time, so I couldn't film, but like I was asking her like, what do you think about this color and everything? And you guys, we have a whole haul. I have a whole haul to show you guys when I get home, and I'm so excited. I spent $92. So much stuff right there, scrunchies with everything, and it's going to be like one of a kind scrunchies because these are shirts that people were like giving away, and now it's not going to go to the landfill, so it's going to be refurbished and I'm going to make them into beautiful scrunchies, and I'm so excited because they're going to be so pretty. You guys, we are back home and I wanted to show you guys exactly what we got from the thrift store. The lighting is kind of bad because my ring light is upstairs, but I think you guys can see it okay. Like the color might be a little bit off. Like this one right here is actually like pink, but it looks like peach right now. But yeah, let me just show you what I got, and hopefully you guys can see the vision like how I can see the vision. So I'm gonna see if I can set the camera up. So this is the first one. It's like a mini dress or a shirt. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take this apart and I'm gonna make scrunchies. I have to see how many scrunchies I can make from it, but this was $6.99. It's a dress? Yeah. Mommy's gonna make scrunchies with it because the material is so nice. It'll make for a good scrunchie. It won't wrinkle up or anything. I really love this fabric. The next one is this long dress. It's very long, so I can make a lot of scrunchies with this. And this is also $6.99. So I'm gonna make some scrunchies. Like, can you guys imagine this in a scrunchie? The next dress was the one I was debating on if I should buy because it was the most expensive. It was $14.99, but it's so long, and I wish you guys could see the actual color, but it's really pink. It's not this peach color on here, but the fabric is beautiful. It's so soft, and I've had fabric like this before, and it will make for such a really good scrunchie, so I'm so excited to make this. Then we got this beautiful dress, and it has all different colors, but I have to figure out how I want to cut it because I want to get all the colors into each scrunchie. But this one was, I believe, $6.99. All right, good job. $6.99. Most items here are $6.99 or $5.49. This one I was in love with. Like, there was no question if I was going to buy it or not. It's a beautiful dress, and look at the little roses on there. But it's like the dress itself is gorgeous, but I'm going to make scrunchies out of it. This one was $6.99. It's also very long. We got this nice shirt. It's from Loft.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And I think it will be such a pretty scrunchie. I can't wait to show you guys what the scrunchies look like once I make them. It might not be in this vlog, but I'll show you guys at some point. This one was $5.49. And the material is like a chiffon. So pretty. And I found this one on the way out. I was like, what is that? Look at this print, you guys. This screams like Baltimore or whatever, but it's gorgeous. I cannot wait to put this in a scrunchie because it's going to be so different. This is something that you probably wouldn't be able to find at like a fabric store. So it's a really big shirt, so I can make some XL scrunchies, regular size scrunchies. And this one was also, let's see, yeah, $5.49. Zena, watch out. Sorry, you guys. This one is so pretty. It's lace. And usually I'm not a fan of making lace stuff that looks so pretty, but I love this because it already has the liner like underneath. So when I'm sewing it, it won't be hard because I'll be touching fabric instead of just like, you know how lace has like holes in there? Sometimes when you're sewing that, it kind of like bunches up and stuff, but with this having a liner, it just makes it so much easier. So I cannot wait to make scrunchies out of this. This one was also $5.49. Such a gorgeous shirt. I found some beautiful clothes, you guys. And then my friend Vanessa that I met at the Delaware Fair, she told me, she said, go to the men's section and see if you can find the dress shirts, because some of the dress shirts have very good material. And I found 2 gorgeous shirts. So I got this one, and it has little penguins, you guys. Can you imagine that on a scrunchie? Like, this will be a one of a kind scrunchie, and this one was only $5.49. I love it. I can make so many scrunchies out of that. And then this one caught my eye first, and it's a black dress shirt, men's dress shirt, but it has like very faint polka dots on there, and I love that. It's like grayish, like a periwinkle blue. All right, y'all, so I hope you guys like that little haul. I'm going to go relax. I gotta clean up a little bit. My mom is coming tomorrow. She has not been here in a while, so she's gonna surprise Zena. So excited. She's gonna help me out too, because we have our fair in a month and we have a lot of work to do. She's a mess. So I'll see you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I might end the vlog tomorrow because I want to do like Monday through Thursday, so Friday I can post it. But we're gonna see. I might just keep it going because we didn't really do much besides iron and stuff like that. But that's what it's really hard sometimes, because that's all I do right now is just like sew in bulk. So I'm just trying to figure out, and I'm just trying to see how I can make this vlog like interesting for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, look what came in the mail. I thought I was going to end the vlog, but I just got a package from Vistaprint. I just ordered it like less than a week ago, or maybe a week ago, and I can't believe it's already here. Usually it takes like up to 3 weeks, but I ordered 1,000 business cards this time because we have to be prepared. When I ordered 500 last time, I ran out during a 10-day fair, and this is a 19-day fair, so I made sure to stock up. But let's open it up and see this. 50% off holiday cards plus free custom mug. Oh, that's a good deal. $10 off orders of $75 or more, and $25 off of orders of $100 or more. That's also a really good deal. All right, Vistaprint. Zena, are you ready to see our beanie?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Oh, I see it says XM Beauty and it's embroidered. Oh, you gonna open it for mommy? Open it. Let's see.
So hard.
Okay, I'll open it. Can you film me? Just hold the camera like that. Can you hold the camera like that? Mommy's gonna open it. You're good at holding the camera still. It says XM Beauty by Tina Butler. I love it.
It's XC
Yeah. You wanna wear it?
Yeah.
Zena wants to wear it for you guys. Go ahead. XM Beauty! I love it, you guys. I designed that and they put it on the beanie. So when I'm outside in the cold, I can still represent. And also we have gloves that say XM Beauty. You wanna hold the camera, Zena, again? Oh, you're getting good at this. I'm gonna have to hire you, child. You already take all my money, so it doesn't matter at this point. It says XM Beauty! Woo! Oh, it's only on one? I put it on one glove. Isn't that kind of weird? They put XM Beauty on one glove? Well, I guess, I mean, that works too.
Can I have it?
You want to wear it?
So, take it.
And then we have our business cards. I ended up changing it a little bit by adding some snowflakes, but it's like...
Do it.
All right, hold on. I ended up changing my business cards just a tad bit. I just added some snowflakes. So let's see how they look. I know the color was very light, but I didn't want it to stand out. So I'm going to see how the cards look for the first time. Let's see.
Look, Mommy.
And we got 1,000.
I would.
Zena, are you ready to see our business cards?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so pretty. Can you guys see the snowflakes? It's very faint, but that's how I wanted it. I wanted it to appear to be like white snowflakes. So I think I really like it. At first, it was like the same as this, but just with no snowflakes. But I love the snowflakes, Zena. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you guys see it too?
But
It's
Mom,
so pretty.
I can't put the
We have our
other
business
one.
cards. So now we
Mom
have...
can't put the other one.
1,000.
I can't put the other one.
Happy Friday, you guys. So remember this room I showed you? Look how pretty it is now. But the other day it looked a hot mess because I had all the bonnets on the bed. But this is how it looks. It's so pretty. My mom is on her way. She'll be here in like 15 minutes. And I'm so excited because she hasn't been here since Zena started daycare. So I'm super excited. But this is Zena's room. It was my mom's room. But since she'll be staying home more, I was like, let me just transfer it over to Zena's room. And it's so pretty. She'll just be sleeping in here. So this is like the little tour. All the yarn is right here for her. She doesn't know that I bought this for her, but these are for the scarf and hat sets for the holidays. So I got all this yarn for her. She's gonna be so excited because she loves yarn. And then I have these bonnets that I need her to go iron for me today while I start sewing the top layers. And this is Zena's bed. All right, you guys, this is what I got done so far. I had to sew the top layer, so it's 2 layers all the way around. I got all of these done so far, and we still have a lot to go. All right, so the time is 1:18. I want to sew to about 3 o'clock, and then I'll start looking at the book sleeves, like seeing what I'm going to do with that. But right now, I just want to get these bonnets out the way. I don't know how many more I can do in another 2 hours, but I want to stop at 3 because I'm already getting tired of sitting at this sewing machine all day. And then I'll just finish the rest tomorrow, probably tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, and then we'll go and start a whole new project. I'm so tired. This prep is no joke. As a small business owner, it's no joke at all. And I'm wearing a mask because of all the fibers from the satin. I feel like I have something in my throat. I don't know, like if it's like the fibers from the sewing all day and cutting fabric, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, I am done for the day. I'm done sewing for the day. I don't think I'm going to go and do the other project because I'm just so tired from sitting at this chair pretty much all day. It's 3 o'clock. I'll be leaving soon to go pick up my daughter, but let me show you what I did so far. These are now done. All I have to do, well, not done. They're almost completed. I have to just add the elastic and then close them up, and then they're completed. So this is what I have done. So all of these now have the top seam. Here is what I still have to do. So this stack right here, this stack, this stack, and this stack. And I sorted them by color so it'll be easier for me to pick the thread. But yeah, and I have a few more, like 30 more that my mom is ironing. So I still have quite a few to go. So as you guys can see, it does take a long time to do bulk sewing and 200 bonnets. So yeah. Hey y'all, so it is Friday, almost 12 p.m. I just got done. I'm still not done with the bonnets, but I got done for tonight because I literally worked all day on these bonnets. I am tired of talking about bonnets. I'm ready to start our new task, and that's going to be the book sleeves, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to start those on Monday. I have to finish these last bonnets tomorrow, which I will get done because I did over 100 today, which was like 4 days of work. My mom is here to help me out, so excited that I was able to work a little bit extra today. Yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog here, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry if it's like kind of boring, but we're just prepping and we have to sew in bulk, and I'm the only one that's sewing. So I have to do like repetitive tasks a lot. So hopefully you guys still like this video, and hopefully you guys will, I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you so much for watching, and just thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.